Last week, the stakes were high in the world's gambling capital, Las Vegas, as it hosted the Bitcoin 2025 conference. The guest list has never been this stacked. US Vice President JD Vance, Donald Trump's sons, and so-called crypto Czar, and a whole lineup of politicians. And of course, the biggest names in the blockchain industry. This year's conference wasn't just another crypto meetup. It felt like a turning point, a clear sign that crypto is no longer niche. Bold ideas were shared, ambitious visions laid out, and a few carefully chosen words might shape the future of the entire industry. The Bitcoin 2025 event gathered over 35,000 attendees, 5,000 companies, and more than 400 speakers, making it the largest gathering of its kind for digital currency so far. My name is Anna, and you're watching Eye of Crypto. Here's my recap of what went down at the most important blockchain event of the year. Let's start with the keynote speech of the Vice President of the United States, JD Vance. His message was clear. The Trump administration wants to put an end to what he called the weaponization of crypto policy. No more surprise enforcement actions, no more Operation Checkpoint 2.0. Instead, the administration is pushing for what he described as a pro-growth, innovation-friendly approach to digital assets. He also emphasized the importance of firing Gary Gensler, the SEC chair, who became the face of aggressive crypto crackdowns. Vance made it clear. Under this administration, there is no place for regulators who treat innovation like a threat. That line earned the loudest applause of the day.
Maybe the most important thing that we did for this community, we reject regulators and we fired Gary Gensler, and we're going to fire everybody like him.
Vance framed Bitcoin not just as a financial tool, but as a symbol of individual empowerment. A grassroots innovation that helps protect people from inflation, banking discrimination, and government overreach. According to him, this isn't just about money, it's about economic freedom. One of the main legislative priorities he mentioned was the so-called Genius Act, designed to create clear rules for stablecoins. The idea is that these digital dollars aren't a threat to the US economy, they are a chance to strengthen it. That's a sharp contrast to the regulatory uncertainty of previous years. And if it wasn't political enough, Vance also positions Bitcoin as a strategic asset in the global race, implying that embracing crypto is a part of maintaining America's leadership on the world stage. But the main message and advice was this: if the crypto community wants a better regulatory environment, it can't sit on the sidelines. It has to stay politically active and make its voice heard by politicians. Now, deep down, I understand that this level of attention from the government, no matter how well intended, might not be entirely good. If Bitcoin is going to be the moon, it shouldn't be thanks to the US space program, On the other hand, maybe this is the much-needed moment for the crypto industry to finally set strong momentum to grow and mature. And that's not necessarily a bad thing either. So, what do you think? Is the US giving crypto the green light, a step in the right direction, or should we be more cautious? Please let me know in the comments. It wasn't just Vance either. The Trump family, which has been deeply embedded in the crypto world, once again made their presence known. Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump took the stage alongside leaders from American Bitcoin, a major US mining firm, for a panel discussion. We are bringing Bitcoin to America, and America is going to win the crypto revolution, said Eric. They followed with a bold price prediction for Bitcoin of $150K to $175K by 2026. But enough of MAGA for today, let's talk about something else. At the conference, Blockstream CEO Adam Back unveiled an ambitious roadmap to scale Bitcoin from 100 million to 1 billion users. Emphasizing Bitcoin's emergence as a backbone of global finance, Back highlighted the need for strong infrastructure and an unpromising focus on self-custody. For those unfamiliar with him, Adam Back is a legendary figure in Bitcoin's history. He proposed a proof-of-work concept in his Hashcash system, a technology directly cited by Satoshi Nakamoto in the original Bitcoin white paper. In fact, some even speculate that Adam Back might actually be Satoshi himself. Imagine the irony, the elusive creator of Bitcoin taking the stage at the major Bitcoin conference. Please drop a like if you think Satoshi would be proud to see his invention thriving and celebrated on this kind of global stage. Still early for Bitcoin, Back began, underlining that Bitcoin is rapidly becoming the dominant financial asset and the platform for global transactions. Referencing Bitcoin's growing adoption and echoing Hal Finney's bold vision of $200 trillion Bitcoin addressable market, Back reaffirmed Blockstream's mission to build tools that empower individuals and institutions alike with secure self-custody and Bitcoin-native asset management at scale. He closed with a powerful reminder of the company's vision. The future of finance runs on Bitcoin. And honestly, it's hard to argue with that idea, especially considering the kind of people who showed up to the conference. Among them, there are international politicians clearly ready to play big with Bitcoin. For example, Panama City Mayor Mayo Mirachi floated the idea of accepting Bitcoin payments for the Panama Canal Passage. What is more, he announced that Panama's second-largest bank plans to launch Bitcoin-based savings accounts. At this rate, El Salvador might not be the only Bitcoin-friendly country in Central America for much longer. Tether, which is by the way also connected with El Salvador, made headlines at the conference too. CEO Paulo Ardoino revealed that the company has quietly invested over $2 billion into energy infrastructure and Bitcoin mining, and is on track to become the world's largest Bitcoin miner by the end of the year, surpassing even public mining giants. And now for the really touching stuff. 10 years after receiving a double life sentence, Ross Ulbricht walked free and took the stage at Bitcoin 2025. Appearance was more than just a speech. It was a deeply symbolic moment for the crypto community that had spent years campaigning for his release. The standing ovation he received said it all. Ulbricht thanked the Bitcoin community, and in return, many saw this as Bitcoin repaying a debt. Silk Road, despite the controversy, marked Bitcoin's first real-world test, and Ulbricht helped show the disputive power of decentralized money. His words were simple: freedom deserves every effort. And the fact that in 2025 these words still resonate, maybe now even more than ever, is a quiet reminder that the core ideals behind Bitcoin haven't been forgotten. On that heartwarming note, it is time to finish this video, and I'll see you in the next one.